Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the City Council of Temple City to order. Today is September 16th, 2025, and the time is 7:01 p.m. Madam City Clerk, may we have the roll call, please?
Thank you. Councilmember Chavez is absent. Councilmember Chen?
Here.
Councilmember Yu?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Mann?
Here.
Mayor Sternquist is absent.
May we have a motion to excuse our council members and the mayor?
Mayor Pro Tem, I move to excuse Mayor Sternquist and Councilmember Chavez for cause.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. With no objections, that motion carries. Next, for the invocation, we are pleased to have our dear friend Pastor Kelty from the Community of Christ Church located at 5851 Temple City Boulevard. Services are on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. and all are welcome. Please rise for the invocation.
Before I start, I love the traffic control boxes, what you've done with them. Painting them.
Good thing I didn't do it.
Maybe pray. Our Heavenly Creator, who is the source of all things good, we, a few of your children, would come together in your presence and ask your blessings upon us as we seek through this council to do your will on earth. May they be open to your mind and to your spirit. They may be able to see those things that would bring this a better life to this city for all concerned. We would also pray for the staff and all their duties, that indeed they might work together with the city council and each other to indeed bring harmony and make this a better city to be proud of. And for the audience here gathered, that they too, through their individual and corporate efforts, will leave this a better city, both for this generation and for the generations to come. This we say in closing. Amen.
Amen.
For the Pledge of Allegiance, please join me as we face the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Next item on the agenda, 5A, we have a presentation from the Los Angeles County Sanitation District, District 15, Trunk Sewers Group 1 Rehabilitation. And we are pleased to welcome Alex Martinez, who is the Assistant Resident Engineer of Construction Management, who will be giving the presentation regarding the project on El Monte Avenue. Mr. Martinez, welcome.
Thank you, council members, and thank you for that prayer, too. So my name is Alex Martinez. I'm with the LA County Sanitation District, and I'm here to present the District 15 Trunk Sewers Group 1 Rehabilitation Project. So just to get a quick excerpt about the LA County Sanitation District, if you guys can go to the next slide. So the district itself is an agency that treats wastewater for Temple City, as well as other major cities and unincorporated areas of LA County. We're able to do this with 1,400 miles of sewer connections and 11 wastewater plants. So the reason why we're here today is because we want to talk about a particular trunk sewer section in your city that needs to be rehabilitated. The sewer in question is between Key West Street and Live Oak Avenue. It sits on El Monte Avenue and itself is 50 years old, and it is deteriorated due to normal wear and age. Let's see. So the district itself has opted to rehabilitate this trunk sewer by means of CIPP in comparison to doing a remove and replace. So by doing the CIPP rehabilitation, we're able to be more cost effective, have a lower duration for construction, And we're also going to be putting in a traffic control plan that is less impactful to the residents of your city. So the trunk sewer itself is 3,800 feet going from Key West Avenue to Live Oak, and is a 12-inch sewer. There are 17 manholes in that section that we will be rehabilitating as well, applying a spray coating protective enamel on it. We just want to let you know, looking to the image itself, the dotted line on the right side of the image shows that a portion of this trunk sewer is in the city of Arcadia. So we do want to let you know that we did execute the permit with that city, and we're able to do the rehabilitation on that side. So with your approval after this presentation, we'll be able to start work on the other side of the sewer in Temple City. And I believe we've already executed the permit as well. So if you could go to the next slide, I just kind of want to show you the CIPP procedure that we're talking about. I'm not sure if there's sound. Okay, there's no sound, it's fine. So right here in question, we have an underground sewer that is deteriorated over time, and we're going to begin by doing the CIPP lining. So we're able to do this by accessing the sewer through a manhole. Using that resin that you just saw, we will inject that onto this lay-flat hose, and through that, we're able to push that through the sewer from manhole to manhole, inject some sort of air in order to fill the space of that sewer, and essentially that resin will coat the inner inside of that concrete, essentially making a pipe with inside a pipe. As you can see right now in the picture, there is steam, heated vapor going through that pipe in order to cure that resin faster, in order to shorten durations. Let's see. So, if we go to the next slide. So in terms of the CIPP lining, there are several phases to this construction. First, after given approval after this presentation, we're most likely possibly going to start October 6th. The dates are tentative, but in terms of phases, we'll start with CCTVing, inspecting the line itself, and then going into sewer cleaning. The residents will not have to worry about any service interruptions for this part of the construction. Then going into our next phase after the cleaning will be, next slide, please. We'll be setting up our bypass. So if we look to the picture to the right, we're able to see a typical setup of what a bypass would look like. We have two pumps in the two larger trailer-looking trailer things in the right picture, and then they're all connected to an above-ground HDPE line. And this is basically directing the flow of the sewer to have it go above ground, so we're able to do our work safely. On the left picture, this is exactly how you're going to see our setup on the street. We're going to have a pump on the north side of the manhole and then a pump on the south side, only taking up that center left-hand turn lane. So that is in our bypass, and that's exactly what you'll see out in the field. Just to let you guys know, when we do the bypass, expect no service interruptions. Only when we do the CIPP lining will we expect service interruptions. Next slide, please. So right here is just a typical setup of our CIPP lining. We'll just have a truck on the north side of the manhole injecting our felt resin into the sewer. And then on the right, if you're able to pass by the field and see that application or that procedure going, you're going to see steam. That's just from the resin being cured. So nothing to be alerted for. Next slide, please.
May I ask just a quick question? You're doing from manhole to manhole, right? Sections at a time.
Sections at a time. It will not be the entire sewer, correct. We will be doing, yes. So the entire section, it won't be a total service interruption, only sections.
Exactly.
Yes.
Whoever's impacted within that section.
Correct, yes. And we will give notice, and I will let you know about that in the next coming slides.
Okay.
After the CIPP lining is finished, we will tear down the bypass, and we will demob the CIPP lining trucks, and we're just going to go to this setup on the left. We're just going to be taking up space just to secure ourselves for the man going into the manhole. And let's see, sorry. And it would just be doing 17 manholes, just like this procedure, only taking up a small section of the street. Go to the next slide, please. Thank you. So for doing this work, our contractors will alert the public 3 specific times, 14 days, 7 days, and 24 hours in advance to the work. Expect the service interruptions to occur between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. That is when our CIPP lining will start. And residents should refrain from from discharging any quantities of water down their drains during the interruptions if possible. And if needed, we do have toilets and hand washing stations available for the residents if they require it. Go to the next slide, please. So those 3 notifications from the contractor, the 14 days, the 7 days, and the 24 hours, they will send you guys those notifications. This is a 4th notification from the district ourselves. So we have one here, an English version and a Spanish version of the work that's happening, the locations, our names, emails, numbers, if you need to get in contact with us for any situation or concern. We're happy to answer your questions and get whatever you need answered, okay? Next slide, please.
Thank you for the presentation. And questions from council?
Yeah, just a couple of quick questions. I believe you've done this. This is not first time you did it now. So did you have a Chinese language translation? I forgot. I thought
This
you
is
had.
my first time doing this prepresentation. I believe the district did do a second one here with somebody else.
I thought that was a Chinese version of that notice. No?
We'll
I don't
make sure to
remember.
work with the
I
district.
don't
sir.
remember.
I don't remember
we
either,
had
to be
on
quite
that.
frank with you, but we'll work with the district. And
See.
they've been incredibly easy to work with. They've been great partners throughout the process. We just finished Encinitas about 9 months ago or more. A long project as well. So we have great faith in our partners in the Sand District to get us through.
I have a second.
You want to talk to the mic? Sure. Thanks.
My name is Romel Garcia. I'm the supervising engineer on this project and the prior one. I don't recall if we had the flyer for in Chinese, but our websites do just automatically translate. So the same link on that, we'll send them to that, and they'll see the information there available. And it'll be available in any language, not just Chinese. But if we need to create one for this city, we're more than happy to.
I don't know what we need. I was just wondering if we did it last time.
I think we
Because
did
we had
on
no
the-
complaint, I don't believe, from people not reading it and
Yeah.
unable to read it. I'm just asking, not
Yeah, they're actually easy for us to.
Not saying we
So
need
I
to,
think we
yeah.
did issue one on last one. Apologies
Okay.
for not carrying it over to this one.
Yeah.
We can.
May I have a second question is, will you be doing any cutting in the roads when you do your bypass, like between intersections? Typically, the bypass in the ground.
I do recall some trenching on the bypass
Right.
plan, so.
Yeah, will you be
yes,
doing
it'll
that
be
this
minor
time?
cutting, yes.
And we've worked, and the Sand District has been really great with us, working,
Yeah.
looking at our standards in terms of what we just don't look for trenching and a quick backfill. We look for trenching that, and the replacement of that pavement back to as close to the condition of the pavement as it was prior.
Yeah.
And they are aware of our moratoriums as well. But this project is not hitting any of the roads that we've done recently as well. But they've been really great. They were really great on Encinitas and the bypasses that even though Las Tunas, I think, was still within the moratorium period, and they did a fantastic job with our contractors on that part of Las Tunas as well. So like I said, they've been great partners.
Yeah, I don't recall there were any issues.
No,
on Encinitas.
none at all on that.
Sorry
No,
about that,
go ahead.
Councilman. No, just to answer your question on the trenches, there will be 2 small trenches, one on Live Oak at the intersection and another
Uh-huh.
one where we're discharging. And we do have those covered with trench plates and they're traffic rated.
Any other
That's it.
questions?
Thank you,
Councilmember Chen. Okay. I do have a follow-up question to Councilmember Yu's comment. I think, so I do agree. I think the last project that the Sand District did on Encinitas was done pretty well. I think the only concern I can remember from at this moment is I think the trench plates were in place for quite a long time after the work was done. And I don't recall if it directly impacted striping for like pedestrian crosswalks or anything else. So if there could be some care taken to ensure that there's timeliness of that,
Okay.
we would greatly appreciate it, and our residents would as well.
Okay, gotcha. I will make a note of that and share that with our contractor to get that done.
Okay. And one question, since we're on the slide, actually, are these units being made available per household, or is it one unit for a cluster of impacted homes?
So I would believe it's one unit per cluster of homes, but if it needed, we could get out more if the demand is higher.
So
We can
these
make
would
that
only be
accommodation.
brought out if residents requested it?
Correct, yes, I believe so.
No, we will have
Sorry about
some-
that.
Thanks.
We'll have some available by default.
Okay.
And where we ask residents to reach out to us if they require ADA compliant toilets.
Okay.
As you can see, those are not ADA compliant, but we have ADA compliant. It's
And then
just-
you read my mind, so I'm not going to ask my next question.
Yes.
Thank you.
I do have a follow-up with that. So residents will be notified how many days ahead of time of the interruption?
14 days?
14?
Yeah, 14 days, 7 days, 24 hours,
Right.
yes.
So
Three
if they're
notices.
notified and then they call you within those days, the 14 days, you'll be able to provide them what, not everybody will ask, but,
If-
because you're only interrupting just one day during the day, right? Yeah.
Correct, but
Yeah.
if you're able to call whenever, we're going to answer you, and yes.
All right, great, thanks.
We wouldn't allow the contractor to continue unless they have these, especially if a resident has reached out to us.
Okay,
Got
thank
it.
you.
Thanks.
And just because for our own edification, the impacted homes are only the homes along El Monte that have a lateral directly into this pipeline, or will it impact homes kind of like along Key West that's near the intersection of El Monte?
I know that, or Michael can handle.
I only know that any laterals connecting to us will be impacted.
Yeah.
So it's,
Okay.
But we'll double check, and Michael Lloyd, our city engineer, has been working with the team too, so we'll make sure, as we've done, and that was a similar on Encinita as well, so it was just the laterals too. So generally speaking, but we'll double check, we'll work with the team, and we'll map out exactly the potential of any other impacted streets.
Because I presume the notification will only go to impacted households.
That's correct.
Okay.
So it's so that I'm hearing correctly, so there are no like major laterals connecting, these are houses that connect directly to this main?
Right, and then. and
Maybe
it's-
Michael would know that
and-
question.
Private laterals.
Go ahead, Michael. And the southern part of El Monte too faces a different direction, so I don't think there's laterals there, but
Correct. So what you described is accurate, that the laterals that feed into this line, those are the homes that would be impacted. That's where the notification would be going.
But those are private laterals, you don't have a whole street connected, there's
Correct.
90 degrees from El Monte impacted.
That's my understanding, but as the city manager said, we're going to work with the team to make sure what I've said is completely 100% accurate. I'm 95% confident, but there is a slight, I want to
yeah.
confirm. But
Okay.
yes, what has been described is accurate.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the presentation. We really appreciate the district being proactive and coming out to the community to give us a heads up. And as our city manager says, it's been a pleasure working with you guys to make sure our residents are notified in advance. So I don't foresee we should have any issues. But if we do, we'll work with you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next we move to item 6, public comments on items not listed on the agenda. Do we have anyone from the public that wishes to address the city council? All right, seeing none, and we do not have any speaker request forms filled out, I will close public comments. We move on to item 7, consent calendar. All items may be approved in a single motion unless any council members wishes to pull an item on consent.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, I would like to move to approve all consent calendar.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Madam City Clerk, we have a roll call vote, please.
Thank you. Councilmember Chen?
Yes.
Councilmember Yu?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Man?
Yes. So the consent calendar is approved 3-0. Next, we move to public hearing. We have none. Item 9, unfinished business, we have none. Item 10, new business, we have none. Next, we have item 11, update from our city manager.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Mann and members of the council. Just this weekend, our annual Autumn Festival with our partners World Journal. We are watching the weather, even though it's not supposed to be thunderstorms over the weekend, just start on Thursday, but we will be paying attention to the weather forecast. And I look forward to seeing the community out. Grand opening ceremonies will be at about 2 o'clock on Saturday. So we look forward to our partners in providing another great festival to Temple City. That's it for me, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next, item 12, update from our city attorney.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem and Council. I just wanted to update you on Senate Bill 79, which is another housing bill sponsored by Senator Wiener. It was approved by the legislature and going to the governor. It's not one that particularly concerns me for Temple City because it deals with areas within either a quarter-mile radius or a half-mile radius of major transit stops. It's defined as heavy rail, commuter rail, light rail, or bus, but only bus where there are dedicated bus lanes or physically separated bus lanes combined with 4 other categories of requirements. It would allow very dense building in those areas, but as I say, as of right now, would not apply to Temple City. So you will probably hear other cities being anxious about it over the next month or so, because it is a major change in local control over areas near these major transit stops. But as best we can tell, it's not going to apply here. So that's my update for tonight.
Okay, thank you for that update. Next, item 13, council reports on ad hoc or standing committee meetings. Do we have any reports? Okay, no reports. Next, we go to item 14, council items separate from the regular agenda. We'll start with Councilmember Chen.
Just one quick item. I attended the San Gabriel Valley Council of Governments Olympic Ad Hoc Committee. So far has been a lot of informational sharing by various Olympic-related transit agencies, as well as the LA 28 committee itself. So we're looking to plug in Temple City when appropriate. I think staff is working behind the scenes as well as in these very public COG ad hoc meeting where we're gathering information, and we're looking forward to the festivities in a few years.
All right, thank you. Next, Councilmember Yu.
Really nothing to add, Mayor Pro Tem, but except that I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the Autumn Festival.
Okay, great. Thank you. And likewise, thank you, City Manager, for reminding us of that. It's been a great partnership with World Journal, and so we certainly appreciate them working with our incredible team at Parks and Rec to put this together. And also thank you to our first responders, sheriffs, for always making sure our events run smoothly and safely. All right, next we move to item 15, additional public comments on items not listed on the agenda. Would anyone wish? Yes, Mr. Jerry Jambazian.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Mann. Just want to remind everybody, since you're not going to be meeting before these 2 events happen again, but we have Neighborhood Watch coming up this Thursday at Bethlehem Lutheran Church at 5:30. So come on out for free tacos and hear about how to keep our city safe. And looking at the crime blotter today, 2 items on the crime blotter. So I think we're going in the right direction, so that's good. The next thing is not this weekend. Well, this weekend, of course, is High Autumn Festival, but the following weekend is Fall Festival and Classic Car Show. So it's always a fun event when we bring the school and the city together, and it's always great to see all the classic cars out there. So everybody come on out and have a fun time. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And that's always a great, fantastic collaboration with the school district. So thank you, Jerry, for reminding us of that. Is there anyone else who would like to address the City Council at this time? Okay, seeing none, then have a good evening, and we are adjourned.